Hey guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of these decks or all of these decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to first hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is your story or message here in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? All right. Also, for those of you wondering, the middle deck is the Guiding Light Tarot. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I hope you guys made your selection. All right. Starting with deck number 1, we have the 5 of Wands. We've got the 9 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, the 8 of Swords, overall energy, Queen of Pentacles. We have 9 of Cups, and we have the 6 of Cups. All right. So overall energy, I feel like there could be something going on in regards to an earth sign, or you might be an earth sign. But I feel like somebody is really like feeling comfortable and happy and at peace. I feel like emotionally you might be in a good place. You also may have connected with someone who you feel immediately close to. Or it could be a past person. Either way, I feel like it could be someone from a previous life, and that is why you had some sort of immediate connection with this person. You might feel that you found your soulmate, and you're happy about it. I feel like something is also like a wish fulfillment. And if this isn't about like something romantic, you still might be feeling like you're happy because you found something that you're passionate about. You found something that you connect to. It also could be a job. I also feel that you might be feeling happy or valued because someone trusted you enough to share a secret with, and you honor that. You're like, I'm honored like that you chose to share that secret with me. So I kind of feel that that may be going on too. There's also some things going on, or things that you may need to get ready to deal with that may be uncomfortable. I feel like you're going to be challenged to push yourself or get out of your comfort zone at some point. In regards to a love situation, it does seem like there is a mutual attraction between two people, but maybe they are resisting their desires towards each other. And it's like one of those situations where everybody can feel the chemistry in the room. And it's just like, why are they like fighting this? Why don't they just get a room, or why don't they just whatever? So I kind of feel like there is an attraction that you're having with someone, but the both of you are being resistant towards it. In other situations, it still seems like maybe something's going on where you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Maybe you have some sort of hidden talent or gift that you recently discovered, and you're needing to like really push yourself. You've got to overcome some sort of insecurities. You might be a confident person in general, but The minute somebody is like, oh, did you know so and so could sing or something? And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, well, that was just me and you. I don't know if I could sing in front of everybody. I just feel like, no, you're being put in a position to push yourself and to get out of your comfort zone. Maybe you are wanting to start your own business, and you can do something, but at the same time you're just uncomfortable getting started. So something's going on where I do feel like you have to overcome some sort of insecurities or doubts. This also could be the energy I'm picking up on someone else, someone who is like a love interest that has something to say to you. They want to approach you and they have to push themselves. I feel like there is a change coming. You also might intuitively feel that there is some sort of change coming, and you may be trying to fight this change. You're like, something's on the way, but you're fighting against it. And I feel like you're just needing to surrender to, the flow of things, or, whatever is meant to be. Something does seem like destiny. You were destined to be at this place at this time. You were destined to cross paths with this person the time that you did, in the manner in which it happened. So it may seem like something is just a coincidence, but I feel like this is something that is playing out in your chart. If you know astrology, I bet if you went and looked in your chart and was like, let me see, and created some sort of event chart, I bet you would see, what was happening in the sky that led up to that moment. So I do feel that something was destined or meant to happen. I feel that you also might have a conversation with someone that could potentially put you on a new path. Like, had you not communicated with this person, you wouldn't have decided to do this or to do that. So it seems like there is a significant connection that you're making with someone, regardless if it's love or, business or whatever. Now, some things could also be going on in regards to a Gemini or a Scorpio. You also might feel like someone has a split personality. Like one minute someone is shy, the next minute they're very confident. And you might not know who you're going to get. This also might be the way people are viewing you. In love, I feel like some of you could be torn between a soulmate and a twin flame. Yeah. You might be torn between a soulmate and a twin flame, or maybe you were in denial of the fact that someone was your soulmate or twin flame, and you're starting to acknowledge that. I feel like it's something that you're starting to realize that you don't want to admit to. I feel like you can't even admit it to yourself. So how can you admit it to other people or that person involved? I feel like you're trying to talk yourself out of something as well. You also may be seeing 99, or that may be some sort of significant number for you. Something could be happening within a unit of 9. That could be someone's birthday or life path number. But I would just pay attention to it. And then just as a personal note, I feel that if you're seeing synchronicities of 9, it may just be letting you know that you are nearing some sort of completion of inner work. Well, you once you fulfill some sort of inner work, then it'll be time for you to push yourself to the next phase in your life or the next thing that you're needing to do. Yeah. And like I said, this could be someone else's energy I'm picking up, where someone is just like trying so desperately not to think about you. And they're trying to hold themselves hostage. They're like, don't call that person. Don't don't reach out to them. Don't blah blah blah. And I feel like somebody is like trying to restrict themselves. But it does seem overwhelming. You also may be having like some sort of signs or synchronicities, and it seems like spirit is trying to get your attention or spirit is trying to show you something, but you also may be in denial of what you're seeing or dealing. You're like, nope, I'm just going to pretend that that bird is not staring at me. I'm going to pretend like that fly hasn't been in the same spot for 2 hours. Like something's going on where maybe it seems like spirit is trying to show you something or tell you something, and you are in denial of it. And then spiritually, I also feel that maybe you are having some sort of telepathic connection with someone. Maybe you're aware of it, but you just don't want to deal with it, and you're trying to shut it out, shut it off. I feel like things could be competitive on the job, but it's playful competition. It's only to strengthen your underlying abilities or gifts. I kind of feel like somebody could be calling you and then hanging up, or maybe you are ignoring someone's call. It also seems like maybe someone's trying to get you to notice them, but they're like, this is if you're on social media together. I feel like they're sharing something and then like removing it or deleting it, but they're like hoping that you saw it before they did that. I also feel that people are tired of fighting or tired of ignoring each other. Yeah. And either way, I just feel like there are some sort of blockages in your life that will be removed. Or maybe that's what you're doing. You're trying to remove blockages or do some sort of cord cutting. You may have blocked someone on several platforms, but it seems like they keep finding ways to contact you. I feel like somebody's also trying to get close to you, but you're suspicious of them for whatever reason. Um, I know you don't like, or, maybe you don't like some sort of forced friendship. Maybe it seems like someone's trying to force their friendship on you, or maybe someone really is being nice, but you feel like they're trying to push you too much and you just don't feel comfortable. I feel like there could be a friendship, but you're suspicious of it. If it's something romantic, someone trying to get to know you, it still seems like either way you don't trust them. I feel like you are going to assume that they have, a lot of suitors, or they have, some other friends with benefits or something. Some of you, it seems like you're ready to do something, but like I said, you're just still having to do some sort of inner work. Like if it's about dating, it's like you're ready to maybe meet someone new, but at the same time, you're afraid to actually start dating. Some of you have gotten very comfortable, remaining single. And it could be, maybe someone comes into your life, but you're so comfortable being single that it's hard for you to open up or to even allow someone to get close to you. If you're just starting some sort of new career, I feel like you're confident about it and you should be there, but you're having doubts, especially when you see your other workers and how they do the job. You might start to feel like, oh, like I hope I can do this. So don't be intimidated by your coworkers. I feel like somebody is kind of trying to feel you out, trying to see. I feel like maybe someone's going to say something to you and kind of try to feel you out. They're like, let me see how they're going to respond to that. So it's like they're just testing the waters, or maybe this is what you are doing. Someone may be trying to see if you're still interested in someone, either because they're also interested in them, or they're wanting to put you two together, like they're wanting to be matchmaker. I kind of feel that you'll know if someone's been talking about you. Like, I don't know, maybe your ear is ringing, or you could just feel you like somebody's talking about me. It doesn't have to mean that they're talking about you in a negative way, but it does seem like maybe you are going to detect or sense that someone's been talking about you. You also might be having some sort of unusual dreams. If you are connected to someone like in a metaphysical way, it's very possible that maybe this person's visiting you in dreams. They're astral traveling and trying to convey some sort of message to you during sleep. For some of you, I also feel that a literal spirit is trying to get your attention. Someone who has already crossed over. Oh. You also might be having some sort of anxiety in regards to the truth coming out or finding out some sort of information. If you went to the doctor, you might be having anxiety about some sort of test results. You could be having anxiety in regards to whether or not you did get the job or not. I just feel like somebody is trying to hide something or doesn't want something to come out or is just in denial about some things. Not ready. Somebody might not be ready to talk about something, but I feel like at some point they have to. Somebody may be trying to avoid a situation, but it's like it has to be revealed. So I feel like somebody is needing to just accept what is. You also could be nervous about some sort of things that you're needing to prioritize or making some sort of arrangements, and you're like I knew I was going to have to do this. Okay, let me get organized. So it seems like something's going on where you've been trying to avoid, you've been procrastinating, but it's like now you have to do something. In a love situation, you could be nervous because you're getting ready to meet your partner's family, or maybe you're going to be spending time with their family and just nervous about it. Someone also may be nervous about commitment. Somebody could have potentially been avoiding you because they knew that if they were to get involved with you, that means commitment. It doesn't mean they get to play games. So I feel like they couldn't approach you until they knew that they were ready for the responsibility of a relationship. So there could be someone getting ready to come forward, and they're coming forward because they're ready. Career-wise, I do feel like, again, you're getting ready to take on some sort of responsibility. It could be a promotion, it could be a new job, but it does seem like you're nervous about it. Maybe people are going to be coming to you for advice, and you're like, okay, I need to be able to make sure I can give direction and advice to people who need it. So it seems like you're having to prepare for something, for some sort of responsibility. I can see for some of you, this is about your taxes. There's anxiety about what to report, what not to report. Should you do them yourself? Should you hire someone? I also feel that there may be anxiety in regards to making some sort of decisions in regards to family matters, especially if there's a family business. And then overall, I feel like advice is telling you that something is unavoidable and that you are needing to just like speak your mind or be yourself. I feel like someone is also concerned about image, their public image, and doesn't want something to come out or to be revealed, but it's like it's coming out. So, you know. And it could also have something to do with someone's spiritual beliefs. Maybe someone is like, I didn't want my family knowing that I don't practice that religion anymore. This is my new religion. So it could be something in regards to family religion or traditional things, values that you're nervous about. So yeah, hopefully these messages. My bad, you guys. I have to run somewhere, and I just noticed that I probably will cut that part out. But I was like just saying my goodbyes to y'all. But what I meant was that I'll be back. Okay, so I gotta make a run, and I'll be back. Alright, you guys, so I am back, but you didn't notice anyway, so I've been gone, y'all. Alright, let's go ahead and bring out deck number 2. Alright, we have Death. We have the Chariot. We've got the Page of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. We've got the Tower. Overall energy, High Priestess. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So it seems like something has been slowly developing, and I feel like maybe intuitively you can feel something, some sort of change is on the way. I feel that there's something going on in regards to someone's health or finances as well. Maybe you feel like your finances are growing, or maybe you feel like your health is either improving or declining. And then it's like, it seems like there's some significant energies coming out. So, you know, all these majors coming out, there definitely could be some significant changes coming towards you. And maybe your dreams have been trying to prepare you for what's to come. It's also possible that you've been visited by spirits, especially any ancestors that you know that have crossed over. Could have been an earth sign, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah. And it seems too like it's something quiet is happening. Like, I feel like things are very quiet, and that could be because something is getting ready to manifest. Something's getting ready to happen. Definitely could be some sort of changes coming to your routine, changes coming to your transportation, and just endings in general. If your job involves traveling, there is a strong possibility that is coming to an end, or there's just getting ready to be some sort of major changes. It could be some sort of shakeup going on with the company. I feel like pretty soon there is something very unexpected that's getting ready to happen. Some sort of, I feel like the truth is going to be exposed, or a secret is going to be exposed. It could be in regards to government. It could be in regards to finances, banks. It just seems like there's some sort of major change. It could be something global. If not, there could be something going on with your bank or your job, your profession, rather. I feel like you also are being initiated spiritually. I feel like there is some sort of spiritual initiation going on where you are getting ready to be crowned. And And maybe something is like breaking protocol. Maybe you're the exception to something. Like normally things happen in stages or ranks or whatever. And then it just seems like, no, except for you, your situation, you're the exception to the rule. Like normally it goes like this, but not with you. Um, I feel like something big is going to be revealed to you spiritually, especially if you are into occult sciences, if you're psychic, if you deal with anything dealing with mediumship, all of that. It just seems like you're ready to receive certain knowledge now. And whatever knowledge you do receive, I feel like it's going to be mind blowing. Yeah, I feel like the knowledge is going to be mind blowing. It's a real eye opener. Something may be getting ready to change your whole perspective on something. A health situation definitely seems like something out of the norm happens. Honestly, it could be good or bad, but it does seem like something out of the norm happens. I feel like you're also being prepared for something. Like you need to be prepared to confront your fears. You need to have courage. Something requires you to have courage. I don't know too if it's going to be revealed something in regards to a war. If it's not like a literal war, it could be some sort of spiritual war. I'm getting the image of something being split in two. That may be just talking about recognizing the duality of life, recognizing or coming to some new understanding about good and bad, or there is not necessarily good and bad or good and evil. It just is. And honestly, when I first heard that, like it threw me, and I think it was Ashira Star Goddess that first said that. And to me, that I came across, not saying that she invented that saying, but like when she said that, that really was like, man. And then she went on to, break down, different theologies and things, and it really resonated. So you might be coming to some similar conclusion about your faith. I also see the breakdown of some sort of foundation or structure. Um, yeah, maybe you're going to feel uprooted in a sense. And that could be with your living situation or, like I said, career. You also could unexpectedly get involved with the signs that I named. And also, you guys know that I don't like to predict death. So by the time you're watching this, there's a strong possibility that maybe you're dealing with like a funeral. Now that also could just be part of your job description. Maybe you are a funeral director. And this is also something that I've mentioned before about being a death doula. That could be the profession that you move into. Your profession could have anything dealing with death and occult. I'm going to go ahead and say anything dealing with 8th house, Scorpion, or Pluto matters. You might need to look to your 8th house. I feel like there's also going to be some sort of releasing. I feel like something is also going to be revealed in an X-ray. Maybe something wasn't seen at first and then is seen. I'm getting something being like a blessing in disguise. So something might initially seem like bad news, but it turns out to be good news, or it leads to a better situation. It also looks like if there has been any spell work done, that something's been broken or has come to an end. I feel like you're going to have clarity. Also, any situation where, you know, maybe you were dealing with somebody who was inauthentic or who was wearing a disguise. I feel that the truth is going to come out about that situation, or you are just no longer dealing with that situation. I feel like now that you don't have something in the way, you can see. Something was blinding you or something was in the way. Something is getting ready to give you clear direction. You may be releasing an earth sign, or they're releasing you. I just feel that you are coming to some sort of clarity or realization, and you're going to have direction. In regards to your car or traveling situation, just make sure that, you know, you have gas in your car, you got a tire. Something could go out or be dying in regards to your vehicle or transportation. If anybody has been trying to block you from something, I feel like whatever they did is done. It's like it's ending. That block is being removed. Something will be a learning experience. You also may suddenly find yourself counseling, giving advice, teaching, or going to school. In regards to career, I feel like you're starting off as like at entry level, or someone could go from entry level to lead. Because like I said, I feel like somebody is breaking the rules or breaking protocol. It's like, that's not how it works. Like, you're supposed to start at this level, then get to that. And it's just like, oh, like I'm getting an immediate advance. In love, you may not realize how deeply you affected someone, or how much someone has changed because of you. Someone maybe has gone through some sort of deep transformation because of you, or you feel this way because of somebody. I feel like you are like overcoming some sort of big obstacles too, or defeating some sort of obstacle that you had in your way. Hidden enemies. Something also could backfire, like if someone was trying to do something towards you, it ended up shooting you to the top. There could be a lot of enemies at your job or in your profession. And somebody is not who they appear to be. You may find out that you were being misled or under a spell. Someone also may be clinically depressed or being diagnosed with some sort of disorder like OCD, PTSD, DID. You also might find out the truth about someone you respected, like a teacher, doctor, counselor. Like finding out that someone never had a certification for something. You also might be sad about learning something that you used to practice or believe in. You might be sad about it. Something you found out. I'm hearing something about Rosicrucian. I hope I said that right. I feel like somebody is receiving a crown. Someone is being crowned. I feel like ultimately this is leading towards a happy or satisfying outcome and is very unexpected. You may suddenly be considered someone that is highly respected. I don't know if you had to break some sort of barriers or something seems groundbreaking, but it wasn't supposed to happen. Like maybe you thought you did horrible at an interview, but you actually killed it. And I feel like something that you were having doubts about or insecurities about will be laid to rest. It's like, okay, no more of you feeling insecure about XYZ because you're good at what you do. I feel like you're also being forced to create some sort of new priorities or a new schedule. Something needs to be rearranged. If you thought you were going to fail some test, I feel like you pass it. It seems like something that you've been fearing is going to turn out to be better, way better than what you anticipated. But it does seem like you are having a very transformative week, or you're about to. But I would say ultimately the outcome is a satisfying outcome. Even though there's a lot of, scary looking things coming out, I feel like ultimately it's going to be a satisfying outcome for you. All right, so let's move on to deck number 3. We have the Page of Swords, the King of Wands, the Lovers, Nine of Cups, Three of Swords, overall energy, the Sun, the Moon, and the Emperor. All right. I feel like you guys are about to receive a lot of attention. You also may be feeling very creative. You might also be feeling like a leader, or like you should be the leader. And not necessarily for other people, but, just for yourself. So just being the leader of yourself or being very independent. I feel that you're going to be optimistic because there's some good news that you're dealing with or that's coming to you. And it also seems like things that are hidden are being illuminated. Something is like being in a spotlight. Maybe you had a hidden talent, and all of a sudden your talent is now in the spotlight. It could be a love interest. Maybe you had a secret admirer, and then suddenly this person reveals themselves or makes themselves known. If you are creative, I feel like this is good because I can see you either tapping into like hidden or deep emotions that you have to either create a song or a story. Some of you may be working behind the scenes like a director, a production assistant, stage production, anyone who works behind the scenes. You might find yourself having a hidden talent for that, or that's just what you do. Set designer. So I see a lot of positive things for creativity. I'm getting something about elected. Either you are appointing someone to some sort of higher position or you're being appointed to one. And I feel like you are going to have to sign some sort of documents or come to some sort of agreement. I do see good news, bad news, like you're happy with your decision, but somebody else may not be happy with your decision, and this could be in career or a love situation. Career, I kind of feel like somebody might step down to pursue something in a different direction. Something else I was getting here. Well, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, air sign, Sagittarius. Those are the strongest ones coming out. Pisces. Seems like your imagination is very active as well. It does seem like there is a need to communicate or speak. You're also needing to focus on your solar plexus, your third eye, your heart chakra. Or maybe you find them being overactive. Maybe you're having like a lot of dreams. Maybe you feel extremely passionate. I feel like somebody is also into makeup or could become famous because of that. Yeah, I was getting something about government. That's what I was getting. Something in regards to government. So I don't know if you work for the government. Something seems government related. Now I heard The Art of War, so I don't know if someone is reading that book or studying those tactics. In a love situation, I see a soulmate connection. I see yin and yang energy. You illuminate their darkness and vice versa. And I feel like if you have been dealing with any type of trust or abandonment issues, that you're going to connect with someone who makes you feel so comfortable. You might feel like this is your best friend. Something could start off platonic, and then it just ends up like this person is like your best friend. You feel like you can tell each other anything. You have fun around each other. They can see through you and you them. I feel like just overall be prepared to be in the spotlight. Something's being highlighted in your life. Also, in a love situation, you may feel torn between two people. And it also could be an age gap between you and this person. I feel like you're also having a surge of confidence. And there's something that I feel like you're going to be celebrating. I'm getting something about brand, your brand. I don't know if you're coming up with a brand. You could be creating some sort of a logo. Something you do could also bring fame or attention. It could be love or business. You could deal with someone who's very popular and or famous. And it also seems like after an initial connection, there's going to be a temporary disconnection. You might meet somebody and you're like, oh my God, I really like that person. We had a long conversation. I really feel like that's the one. And all of a sudden you're like, okay, maybe I made a mistake, maybe not, because you might not hear from them. But I feel like it's only temporary. And it may be something in regards to career that takes this person apart. The other thing I'm getting is that I still feel like you meet someone and then you're going to be separated from them briefly. But it could be if it's an established relationship that your partner has to go away for career. Maybe they travel for a living, or maybe it's long distance. So that's the cause for separation. The only red flag relationship wise is that somebody might feel torn between two people or torn between two situations. Do I choose this person or that person? Is it going to be this person or my career? So you may be torn between two persons or two situations. You also might get invited to something, but the timing could be off. Okay, so I also feel like someone is detaching from a situation or releasing themselves from a situation, a person or a situation. Your intuition may tell you that you need to let something go. Again, if you're in an established relationship, your loyalty could be tested, but I feel that you're going to decline someone's offer. Or if your partner is the one being approached by someone, I feel like they're going to decline that offer. It's possible that a fire sign has been thinking about you a lot. but wondering if it's worth it to get involved with you, or if they're ready for that type of commitment. Another thing I'm getting is someone having some sort of opportunity career-wise. But it's like, if I accept this career offer, then this means that I have to move, or I have to do this, that, and the other. Because it seems like you're having to figure some things out, and maybe something is at a distance. Also could be considering moving, or selling a home, or just relocating somewhere else. You also may be questioning, should you follow your passion, or is it worth it for you to follow your passion, including if that is being an entrepreneur. You might be trying to figure out what's at risk. I don't know if you are talking to a David or hearing from a David. That's crazy. Page of Swords popped up like that. You're being placed at a crossroads for a reason. And ultimately, it looks like you do what you feel is best for you. Even if it ends up, disappointing someone else or hurting someone else's feelings by you putting yourself first. Now, I don't know, too, if you've been trying to avoid somebody, but I feel like you can't avoid the inevitable. Like you're trying to escape or run away from something, but you end up running right back into it, or running into the same situation. I feel like the universe also placed someone in your life intentionally to just kind of like shake things up, or someone is acting as the catalyst to get you on a different path. Something is the catalyst to put you on a different path. And you definitely seem to be pursuing an opportunity. You're like, this is crazy. I've got this opportunity in front of me. I'm taking it. If someone, even if something mundane, like someone feels like they have an opportunity to say I love you, they will. I'm seeing an unexpected trip or visitor. I kind of feel like somebody's going to realize that they miss you, or that they made a mistake. Someone may be trying to get your attention or extend an olive branch. And again, I'm seeing something about a broken agreement or a broken contract, but that makes me think more of career. So it seems like someone is breaking some sort of contract and then going and signing a new contract with a different company or what have you. You also could be dealing with some sort of court issues or legalities. Seems like you've been waiting to hear some sort of response in regards to some sort of decision, and it's like, has the decision been made? And again, I get mixed energy, but I feel like if one door closes, don't worry about it because another one is opening. Also, if you apply for some sort of work, you could be they could be torn between you and another candidate, and even if one place turns you down, the next company will make an offer. In a love situation, I feel like somebody might be going through a separation, or someone found love during a separation. Like maybe they were just, and especially if somebody was married, I feel like maybe something initially started off as a separation, didn't expect to meet someone new, and it's like, okay, we're supposed to be working on this myself, but I ended up meeting somebody during the separation. So there's a possibility that could happen to you or whoever you're separated from. I'm getting that you need to be ready to receive some sort of good news, though. It's almost like somebody calling you and just being like, okay, are you sitting down? And it's just like, what? But I feel like what they have to say is good news. Also, a fire sign could be giving you good news, or you're hearing good news about a fire sign. I feel like you're going to be really happy in how something manifests for you. You didn't think something was going to manifest, or at least you didn't conceive how something would manifest, and it does. The only thing, like I said, I feel like whatever decision you make, even though you're looking out for you and making the best decision for you, you still might end up hurting someone. So hopefully, these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.